This is ABC 7 News at 6, on the road live from Skowhegan. Presented by Central Maine Pyrotechnics, Comfort Shoes and more, and Remax at Home.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for ABC 7 News at 6, live on the road. We are here in Skowhegan, and I'm Beth Jones.
And I'm Peter Dubois. Thanks for joining us here in downtown Skowhegan on this beautiful day. We'll have much more later on in the show about what's happening here ahead, but first, some news to get to.
Yeah, we do have some local headlines to get to first. A 67-year-old man was found dead after a fire in Baileyville. According to Department of Public Safety spokesperson Shannon Moss, Baileyville's fire department responded to a fire at 24 Summit Street. First responders discovered the body of an adult inside the home. Investigators from the fire marshal's office were contacted and began an investigation. And according to a release, the deceased is believed to be 67-year-old Craig Thompson. The body has been transported to the office of the chief medical examiner in Augusta. An autopsy is expected to be conducted to confirm the identity and cause of death. Meanwhile, authorities are still investigating, but they say there is no indication of foul play at this time.
The Maine Central program has opened registration for its annual coastal cleanup. Taking place throughout the month of September, participants can volunteer their time to help clean up Maine's coastal shores and waterfronts. Once registered with their designated location, the Department of Marine Resources will remove the location from the available sites on the online registration form. Prior to the date of cleanup, site coordinators will be sent a package with all the necessary resources to collect and record trash. Department of Marine Resources Senior Planner Teresa Torrance says helping out with this initiative is more important now than ever.
The impacts of trash on the marine environment, particularly now that a majority of our trash is plastics-based, the trash has a very lasting impact when in the ocean.
The International Coastal Cleanup was created 35 years ago to address the problem of trash in our oceans and coasts.
Congressman Jared Golden has asked for $7 million in funding for the University of Maine's Advanced Manufacturing Center, with hopes of expanding program advances throughout the state. UMaine's Advanced Manufacturing Center works with companies to collaborate on research and economic development, and students are able to gain hands-on experience working on industry projects. Now, the funding would establish 3 manufacturing training innovation centers in partnership with Southern Maine Community College. The unique program aims to train the next generation while attracting younger families to Maine.
Maine is still very much a manufacturing state, small-scale manufacturing. Over time, I think the goal is for Maine to be regionally, but even nationally recognized as a place where you want to come to study if you want to get into the forest products industry.
The funding is really critical to be able to put the new technologies in. These technologies are not inexpensive.
Passed in the House last month and is now working with the Senate to gain total approval.
Attorney General Aaron Fry has announced a new hire. Anna Love will serve as the new Chief of Investigations Division for the Attorney General's office. Love is the first woman to ever serve in the position. She comes from the Department of Public Safety as a veteran investigator. Love began her 25-year tenure with the Maine State Police as a trooper. She was nominated for Trooper of the Year 3 times, both as a trooper and a detective. She was the first female lieutenant to run the Maine Information and Analysis Center and oversaw the academy and specialty teams for the Maine State Police. Attorney General Fry said, quote, "She brings a depth of experience and strength of leadership that will serve our office and our state well," end quote. She was sworn in on Monday, August 1st.
Well, the U.S. Department of Agriculture has invested $14.5 million into 2 outreach programs for new Maine farmers and ranchers. This new initiative offers support to producers in navigating tax season. $10 million will be allocated for agriculture-oriented taxpayer education, and the other $4.5 million will head to the Conservation Reserve Program's Transition Incentives Program. Now, these programs help with access to land for beginning and disadvantaged farmers and ranchers. And according to a release, both efforts help advance equity and access to USDA programs and agriculture. For more information on the programs offered, you can check out the USDA's website.
Well, it is certainly very, very warm out here today,
Right.
but that has not stopped plenty of people from coming out to downtown Skowhegan
Right.
to check out all that the festival here has to offer.
Yes, right. Skowhegan River Fest is in full swing right behind us. You can hear the fun coming from the bouncy house, which is right across the street. I'm a little jealous right now because that looks fun. And of course, they stuck us right by the French fry stand.
It smells fantastic.
It's
right
a little
here,
cruel, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
All right, well, with a little bit more on what we can expect weather-wise, let's take a first look at our forecast.
Thank you so much. Your first weather is brought to you by Goose River Farm and Meat Store. As we go into the weather today, we can see we have some passing scattered showers, maybe some small thunderstorms coming through the area right now, but nothing is too severe, so there's nothing to really worry about there. But the one thing we do have to worry about is that heat. It is ramping up right now. We're in 89 in Bangor. Similar temperatures to yesterday. We have some cooler temperatures by the coast, 84 in Bar Harbor, 82 in Rockland. Other than that, it is pretty warm and toasty out there, but it should be an enjoyable day out there today, so get out there while you can. The overnight planner shows we're in the lower 70s throughout the beginning of the night, and then it should move into the upper 60s, and it should be calm winds in the morning with partly cloudy skies.
All right, thanks so much. And when we come back, we'll have much more on the Riverfest here and other things that are taking place in the town of Skowhegan.
Stay with us as ABC 7 News at 6 live here on the road continues.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Skowhegan, is sponsored by Comfort Shoes and More in Newport. Come in today and get professionally fitted so your feet will be pain-free again. Central Maine Pyrotechnics, professional fireworks displays, bringing the best showmanship anywhere for all kinds of special events. And Remax at Home in downtown Skowhegan, here to make the home buying process as easy as possible. Remax, don't worry, we've done this a million times. Why do thousands of customers take the drive to Newport for all their shoes? Because Comfort Shoes and More has the styles you want, and they also have trained podorthists on staff to help you with all your footwear and arch support issues. We provide free foot evaluations by people who care about fitting you with the most comfortable shoes you will ever own. We have shoes in stock up to 6C and size 17, from safety shoes and boots, running, walking, casual or dress. We have it all at Comfort Shoes and More, 19 Moosehead Trail in Newport, across from Irving.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If you're nodding your head yes, Renewal by Andersen is your best solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty.
Call now to schedule your free design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't miss out. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Incubus. Live. August 7th, Maine Savings Amphitheater, Bangor, Maine. One incredible night with Incubus. With special guests, Sublime with Rome and the Aqua Dolls. Incubus, on sale now. Buy tickets at waterfrontconcerts.com or ticketmaster.com. Part of the Varney Insurance Concert Series.
Saliba's Rug Cleaners in Bangor is the best and only spot you should go to for your rug cleanings. Serving Maine for more than 70 years, we care about your rugs. Clean rugs last longer, and our family takes pride in being the professionals that you can trust. Our cleaning process consists of soaking your rug in a bath, shampooing, rinsing, and drying in a humidity-controlled dry room, making sure no detail is overlooked. Need a repair? We fully service every type of rug for you. Saliba's Rug Cleaners.
We care about your rugs.
There's one number you need to know. It's called Joe.
And now for some Skowhegan headlines. The town of Skowhegan is working with the Maine Department of Transportation in a collaborative effort to develop and implement a design plan for improvements here in the community. Now, the program, called the Village Partnership Initiative, is taking a comprehensive approach to several projects that are going on in the village area. Board of Selectmen member Stephen Govini says instead of tackling each project individually, the initiative focuses on multiple projects at once and how they will interact with each other.
We're talking about pedestrian traffic, we're talking about bicycle traffic, we're talking about vehicle traffic, which includes the truck traffic. So how do we make all that work with all these fantastic projects that we have going throughout our village area?
Some of the desired outcomes include a safer downtown that eases traffic congestion and slows speeds, connectivity of green spaces, parks, and multi-use trail networks, and a more business-friendly commercial district. Now, for more information on the initiative, you can go to buildskowhegan.com.
Main Street Skowhegan recently launched a new program for those wishing to improve on their skills in the business world. Our Dylan Holloway stopped by the Skowhegan Center for Entrepreneurship to give us a closer look.
The Skowhegan Center for Entrepreneurship is one of the latest creations from Main Street Skowhegan. The center was created to serve the needs of local entrepreneurs and business owners. Business Relations Manager Patrick Moore says Main Street Skowhegan realized during COVID that additional support was needed to help out the town's local businesses.
So in 2021, Main Street Skowhegan started a business needs assessment and did some outreach. We talked to about 135 different businesses, and from that survey, we realized an entrepreneurial center would be a great benefit for the community.
Moore says business owners identified challenges they face, as well as training programs and activities they would like to see.
Primarily, more networking opportunities. They want to see conference space because there's not really a place to hold meetings in Skowhegan. So the center serves that purpose, and we've been seeing an increase in that too. So it's nice to see that happening.
The center opened its doors in April of this year, and Moore says several plans are in the works for future workshops. He says one such program is the upcoming 7-week business lab, which starts October 1st.
So really designed as a high-paced course for aspiring entrepreneurs or current business owners looking to start a new product or another service, and really testing it to see if it's viable for the market and helping them through that process.
For more information on the center, visit SkowheganEntrepreneurship.com. Reporting from Skowhegan, I'm Dylan Holloway for ABC7 and Fox 22.
All right, well, back out here live, we have found an expert to tell us about what's going on all around us. Christina Cannon, thank you so much for joining us. Now, you are with Main Street Skowhegan, so obviously you folks have the deal on what's going on here.
We do, and actually I'm kind of in my role as like committee member of the Skowhegan River Park and Skowhegan River Fest committee member this time, because I am... this is like what this is all about. So Riverfest is about celebrating life on the river and the future river park.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And there's a lot of excitement around that project. But let's talk specifically about the connection with the festival and the project. Proceeds from this going to the project, or tell us how that works.
Yeah, so Riverfest typically runs for a couple days the first weekend in August. All proceeds for Riverfest activities and sponsorship go to the river park.
Okay. That is going to be hugely impactful to this area. So how important is it that folks come out, maybe spend a few bucks and have a good time out here at the festival?
Well, we're just excited about getting our community out and about, so that's one piece of it, especially after the pandemic. So getting people outside. Yesterday was the lobster bake and the chamber golf tournament.
Okay.
Tomorrow we're doing ducky rides and a raft ride. We're getting rafts and duckies into the gorge, and so people can actually float down in our river, which is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We've got a dinner planned tomorrow night, a big fundraiser dinner. So lots of stuff happening. And we're super excited about celebrating life on the Kennebec.
We certainly haven't seen a lot of bouncy houses in the last couple of years,
No,
so I'm sure kids are really happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
All sorts of good food here. Tell us about some of the food.
We have Stan's Fries, always a favorite, as you can see in the background.
And smell.
Yes, and smell. We've got some barbecue, we've got some wraps. Rita's Catering came up from Waterville, so and some ice cream. Who doesn't want ice cream when it is very hot?
It is extremely hot indeed. And of course, this isn't the only highlight of summer here in Skowhegan, so what else should bring people here for a visit if you don't already live here?
Well, generally, Skowhegan's just awesome. However, we do have the Skowhegan State Fair coming up mid-August, and then the Skowhegan Craft Brew Festival will be on Saturday of Labor Day weekend, which is September 3rd. So a number of fun events to cap off the summer with, and of course, the foliage season is beautiful here in Skowhegan too.
Indeed, and always eyes on the prize with that river project and what that's going to bring to the community. How excited are you to see so much forward momentum with that project?
Well, since we have raised nearly $7 million in the last 6 months, we are all very stoked here in Skowhegan.
Yeah.
The more momentum that we're building, I think the more people are going to start wanting to donate to the project. And so we've got a little bit more money to raise, but we are excited to get going with construction next summer and really mean it this time.
All right. Well, let me know as soon as these surfing lessons are available, because
Yes.
I've only done that once. I was able to stand up. I'd just like to point that out.
Nice.
But would love to be doing it here in Maine. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be awesome.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate it. And folks, come down to Riverfest. We'll be right back with more sports and weather.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Skowhegan, is sponsored by Williamson's Pools. Above and in-ground pool sales, service, and installations, we are ready to build a backyard oasis for you and your family. Come in and unwind with friends in the heart of Skowhegan. Enjoy a glass of Maine-made wine, craft beer, cider, and local charcuterie and dessert. Explore Boynton's Greenhouse, your full-service flower shop, greenhouse, and garden center since 1952. On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Skowhegan, is sponsored by R&B's Home Source, Madison, with name brand appliances, furniture, and bedding for every room in your home, camp, or cottage. Shelley's Toy Box on 66 Water Street, Skowhegan, has all of your kids' playthings. Shop local, Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 4. The Bankery and Skowhegan Floriste is an artisan bakery, cake shop, and florist. We invite you in to treat yourself to a bite to eat and flowers for a smile.
If you're thinking about fireworks for your special event, stop worrying about the cost and results. That's because Central Maine Pyrotechnics professional fireworks displays bring the best showmanship and value anywhere. For weddings, holidays, family reunions, birthdays, corporate events, town celebrations, festivals, and fairs, Central Maine Pyrotechnics has a fireworks display that will work for you. Just call 623-9285 and like us on Facebook for the best showmanship and value in fireworks displays, Central Maine Pyrotechnics.
Come on down! Come on down! Come on down! You're the next contestant on The Price is Right.
I'll take The Price is Right instant ticket, please.
Play The Price is Right instant ticket from the Maine Lottery today. Win up to $250,000 instantly. Or enter for your chance to win a trip to Las Vegas for a chance to win up to $50 million in the Come On Down Challenge. Come on down!
Looking to haul a new piece of equipment? Homeowners or commercial, Coops Truck and Equipment has the right trailer for you. Coops is the largest dealer of truck flatbeds and hauler bodies in this state and can replace any old rusty bed or outfit any new truck. Our full service facility can modify all truck and trailers with steel and aluminum fabricators on duty. We are your go-to place for CM truck bodies, H&H trailers, and load trail trailers. For trailers, truck bodies, truck outfitting, and more, it's Coops.
Put a little more cash in your bank. Save money with half-off deals at foxbangor.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We're taking you all over the state today. We're not in Skowhegan. We are in Dover Foxcroft because it is a much anticipated celebration. Not only is it the kickoff for the alumni weekend, but this is the day that the Jim Robinson Fieldhouse opens. It's been a 5-year project. It's taken over 30,000 hours. But now you look at this facility behind me right now, and it's over 8,000 square feet large, and it can host multiple sporting events. It can host field hockey. There are batting cages. There's a track. Also, there are even jumping pits for track athletes to be able to compete in. So it's all encompassing, and it's one of the largest in the area. It cost originally, the estimate was $5.5 million. Now, the ultimate cost, due to the pandemic and other price changes, it was a little bit north of $7 million, but there were over 400 donors that participated and made this possible, and really that's what makes an event like tonight so special. They just held the event, and I want to welcome in Toby Nelson here of Foxcroft Academy, because you just spoke about those 400 donators, I mean, there were what, 5, 6, 7 ribbons that were cut separately. Every part of this field house has a name. What does it mean to have that kind of support from the community?
Well, it is really good, Dave, in the sense that you saw the community members are here, over 500 strong. We were kind of taking bets inside the office this week as to how many people would be here, and I might have won with the 500 plus, but we had a lot of people here, and it's great community support, people that care about Foxcroft Academy, they care about the kids that are here, and they just care about being part of something. And I think really coming out of COVID, this is a perfect time to open this building and to get it going.
Now, as I said, 400 donors here, but it's more than just necessarily Foxcroft Academy alum. It's the entire community, it's the entire region. This is one of the biggest facilities in the area now. What does it mean to be able to use this and almost be an attraction for this area of the state to get people to come here?
Well, we think it's going to be a huge attraction because, as you mentioned before, we have dividers, so we can separate it into 3 soccer fields. Of course, there's a full-length field hockey field and almost a full-length soccer field in here. But bringing people to the area, in the mornings we're going to have it open so people can walk, and especially in the winter, you know how it is in Maine. You get a snowstorm, people like to walk, but you can't walk safely on the sidewalks. You can walk here now. So we want this to be a community building. We want the community to take part in this, and we need to. We need to have the community take part in this, and I think that's going to happen.
Now, solar panels are in the future expected to be put on the roofs. It, again, houses all sorts of sporting events, field hockey, football, soccer, track. No hardwood here. You are the men's basketball coach. Is there an opportunity, maybe you guys lose a game, tough practice, maybe a little discipline. You come out here, maybe you can do a little fitness here.
I would say the kids are all like, well, Coach, we're not going to use this for basketball. Oh, yes, we will. We're going to use it for things called conditioning, guys. So, we'll use the track, obviously, but I think basketball may be the only sport that doesn't primarily use this building. Football, field hockey, soccer, we're going to have an alumni field hockey game going on behind us in a second. Baseball, softball, all our track teams, tennis can even come in here and use it if they need to preseason work out. So it's great for our kids, it's great for our community, and again, it's not just Foxcroft Academy. This is the greater Dover Foxcroft area we're celebrating tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Toby. Toby Nelson of Foxcroft Academy. Again, the opening of the Jim Robinson Fieldhouse, over 80,000 square feet, and certainly an attraction for this area, and a lot of games coming down the pipeline. For now, we'll send it over to weather with Chase.
All right, your main weather is brought to you by Varney Ford. Varney Ford in Newport gives 1 full year maintenance on every new and used vehicle they sell. Come visit them and see their huge selection of cars and trucks. They are the nice car and truck people. All right, looking at the temperatures today, it's getting pretty hot out there right now. Bangor's sitting at 89 degrees, a little cooler by the coast, 84 in Bar Harbor, 82 in Rockland, and it's actually a lot more cooler as the more north you go. But the main area of heat is sitting right in the middle of Maine in our viewing area, Bangor. So look out for the toasty temperatures today. Make sure you have your sunscreen and all that. As we get into that, look in the UV forecast. We have a moderate UV today. It's only 4, so spend as much time out there while you can. The bird time is 45 minutes. Make sure you have your hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, and find some shady areas, but enjoy the sun while you can. It's not as bad of a UV as it was yesterday, so enjoy the outdoors while you can. The temperature trend for this week, we can see right now we're sitting, it's pretty hot for Friday through Sunday. Sunday's going to hit 94 degrees, and then once we get past to that, to Monday, the temperatures will cool down to the upper 70s, and they'll move back up into the normal temperatures we see around this time of year. Thursday, sitting at 81. Now, as we look at the muggy meter, the humidity is up there right now, but it's going to drop dramatically into the 50s by Sunday and Monday night. And then it will stay down there throughout the rest of the week, so it should be some comfortable weather heading into next week. Looking at the radar right now from afar, nothing too much out there. There's that low pressure system that's slowly moving away from us right now, bringing some scattered showers and thunderstorms into our area. Nothing too severe though, but as we look into the futurecast, there's some scattered showers passing through, maybe some virga in the area that the radar is detecting, so may just get a little drizzle here and there. Other than that, nothing to worry about. Looking at the wind speeds right now, everything seems to be pretty calm. By the coast, we can see 10 miles per hour coming from the south at Bar Harbor. And then in Bangor right now, it's very calm with 0 wind right there. And then up north, there's some more breezy winds up there, but the wind is not going to be a big factor today. Going into tonight's forecast, we have a low of 67. Got some scattered showers and thunderstorms moving through the area, but like I said, nothing will be too severe. Going into tomorrow's forecast, we have a high of 86. It'll be hot again out there. It'll be partly cloudy as well with some breezy winds from the southeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. And then for your extended forecast, we can see that we have some partly cloudy skies Saturday, a high of 94 Sunday. It'll be very hot out there. And then rain chances come Monday and Tuesday with temperatures in the mid-70s. And then Wednesday will be mostly cloudy with a high of 79.
Alrighty, thanks so much.
Alrighty, and we will be right back.
On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Skowhegan, is sponsored by Coastal Auto Parts, your local Napa Auto Parts dealer, with 29 locations, owned and operated by a Maine family that cares. University of Maine Early College, tuition-free online fall courses for high school students. umaine.edu/early college. And visit Dunkin' stores in Skowhegan and Madison, as well as these other locations, owned and operated by the Bailey family. On the Road, broadcasting the news at 6, live from Skowhegan, is sponsored by Goldbrook Mitsubishi, a car dealership like no other, offering new and used Mitsubishi vehicles, also selling and servicing many other different makes and models. Merrill Hyde, Fortier, and Yowney, attorneys at law, representing Maine for more than 100 years, 95 Water Street, Skowhegan. Key Appliance and Computer Improvements, located directly beside each other at 101 Water Street in Skowhegan. We look forward to providing you the very best.
We're a AAA family.
We found out about AAA insurance through a friend who had actually mentioned it a while ago. We ran the numbers and it totally worked.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then AAA insurance. Definitely, we've seen a huge difference.
Switch to AAA insurance today, and you could save an average of $483 on auto insurance. Compare that to State Farm, Geico, even Allstate. Call now for your free AAA full picture quote to find out how much you could save.
By switching over to AAA insurance, we saved over $450. So with our savings, he bought more equipment.
More money means more practice equipment.
In his world.
Why didn't we do this earlier? Why did it take so long?
We're a AAA family now.
AAA insurance allows us to do so much more with our kids and spend more time with them.
To find out how much you could save by switching to AAA insurance, call 877-209-5384 for your free AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
Serving part-time in the Army National Guard led to a lot of firsts for me. It helped pay for me to be the first person in my family to graduate debt-free, buy my first home, and I'm one of the first to respond if my community ever needs me. To learn more, visit nationalguard.com.
One dead husband might be bad luck. Two dead husbands.
This was looking more like a homicide investigation.
I was stunned.
Every killer might think they're pulling off the perfect crime.
She left all these clues, all this evidence. It was her fatal flaw.
Tonight on ABC.
Welcome back, everyone. Bicyclists from more than 30 states will make their way to Bangor to take part in a bicycle race. Our Matthew Jurancic has the story.
This weekend, hundreds of bicyclists from across the United States will be riding in this year's Grand Fondo Hincapie Bicyclist Challenge. Maine Sports Commission's Associate Director Mike Garino is proud of how everything came together for this year's race.
We're pretty excited. This has come together brilliantly, and the city of Bangor was so welcoming. Number of volunteers are good, always could use more. And so, yeah, we're pretty pumped. We're excited. It's coming together nice.
Partnering with various towns in Penobscot and Hancock counties, the South Carolina-based company Hincapie designs high-end cycling apparel and puts on events like this one taking place in Bangor. Company president Rich Hincapie says the event provides an all-inclusive environment that promotes friendly competition.
It's non-intimidating, so people can go at their leisurely pace where they can race it if they like. And it's really a festival not only for the participants to enjoy, but the family members at the festival with food and music and drink.
Participants have the choice of either biking 80, 52, or even 15 miles, starting at the Bangor waterfront and ending in Castine. Following the ride, participants and their families can celebrate at the Grand Fondo Hincapie Family Festival with free food and beverages. For Ohio native David Cox, he made the trip to Maine to ride in honor of a close friend.
It's actually it's bittersweet. We had a friend of ours, a dear friend, who crashed and died on a training camp about 3 years ago, and his son lives about an hour away from here in Waterville. And so when we saw this event, we took it as an opportunity to stop and visit with him because it would have been his father's birthday this Saturday.
And of all the locations that Hincapie's looked at, it was the greater Bangor area they fell in love with.
It's good for us, like I said before, to showcase a beautiful area that we've never been to before, and really just open up people's eyes to how nice the city is.
And as you can see right behind me, this is where the 2022 Hincapie event starting line will be, where 600 bicyclists will be riding, and they are expecting more than 1,000 next year. Reporting from Bangor, Matthew Juronsik, ABC7 and Fox 22.
All right, and thank you so much for tuning in to ABC7 News at 6 on the road. Again, wrapping up here from Skowhegan, where it is just bustling. So much to do. You got to make sure you get down here.
Yeah, get down here to Skowhegan Riverfest. That's the line behind us for Stan's Fries. So much good food here. We have the bouncy house, stuff for the kids, and we're going to close it out with some axe throwing. Yep, we've got axe throwing here at Riverfest as well. So come on out, enjoy, and have a safe and happy weekend, folks.
Good night, everyone.
ABC7 News at 6 on the road live from Skowhegan is sponsored by